Hi, I'm Jared Jackson. I'm from the Extreme Computing Group and Microsoft Research, and I'm here to show you a project for people who have problems working with very large data and would like to be able to do that with very familiar tools. We have a project which we've put together which allows you to use Microsoft Excel to take your large data, work with it up inside of the cloud, have that work done for you, and be able to get some meaning out of that data. Let me show you what we've put together. Okay, so what you're looking at here is Microsoft Excel. Hundreds of millions of people use Microsoft Excel every day to do their work. Now suppose that you're an oceanographer and you've gone out and to do your science you've placed a lot of sensors out into the ocean already and they've been collecting data and you have hundreds of millions of data points to work with. That's not something you can bring into Microsoft Excel and get some meaning out of right away. But you can with our technology working with the cloud. So I want to go look at my data. I press the import button and I can see what data is available to me. In this case, I'm going to click on this ocean data. I don't want to bring all of that ocean data down right now. I just want to get a sense that this is the data I want to work with before I launch an algorithm that could take minutes or hours to work on. So at the bottom here, I have the option to sample that data. I'm going to look at the first 25 rows in this case and import my data down. And yes, this is what I want to work with. This has depth, temperature, salinity values, and the location where that data came from. So what I'm going to do is use a clustering algorithm that's been written for me, and it's going to give me the options that I need to work on my data. I'm going to name the task which I'm going to run. I'll call it ocean, and the name of the data result that I'm going to work with, ocean result. I know I liked that particular ocean data file that I just sampled from, so I'm going to select that one, tell it to work on that data, and execute the algorithm. What you see here is a sampling of the data which we just generated. From here we can pivot on the various attributes inside of our data. We see a pattern inside of here. We see that in certain geographical areas, which we colored blue and green, it is in fact at a higher salinity value than our other areas which we had sampled from. If we had sampled on some other attribute of the data, say its depth or maybe even its temperature, we don't see that same pattern. But by having clustered this together using the cloud, brought down through Excel and brought into this visualization tool, we do know that there is a value, in this case salinity, which maps to the clusters which we did geographically. All right, so now you've seen our project. It's a great way of marrying the technologies of the cloud, Microsoft Excel, and a great visualizer like Pivot to get meaning out of large and complex data boiled down to something that a user can make easy use of. If you'd like to learn more about it, please visit our website at research.microsoft.com/Azure.